Hello and welcome from the Blanchflower Stadium in Belfast for this under-13 fixture between Sandy Row under-13s and Ridgeway Rovers under-13s. Of course, this is a South Belfast Youth League. It's the opening game of the season. I'm your match day commentator, Johnny Martin, and I'm delighted to say alongside me this evening is John Bailey. John, you're Ard's senior men's manager and you've managed select teams in this league. What type of game are you looking forward to?
It's obviously the first game of the season, so it'll be interesting to see how both teams adapt. It's obviously a big pitch. You'd expect there to be lots of energy and lots of enthusiasm, especially with it being so early in the season and a really good night. So looking forward to a good tight game.
Well said there. And now the perfect opportunity to just read through the team lineups. And we'll start with Sandy Row under-13s. In goal, number 1, Elena McGill. Number 2, Paul Bloomer. Number 4, Jude McAfee. Number 6, Rudy Donachie. Number 7, Junior Bingham. Number 9, Jack Pollins. Number 11, Cameron Johnson, who is captain. Number 16, Duvra Barman. Number 18, Thomas Warren. Number 23, Colton McGrath. And number 26, Cohen Whiteman. 3 subs for Sandy Row: Braden Holmes, Colby Morrison and Idris Awudu. To the away team now, quick run through them. Number 1, Ethan Longridge. Number 3, Ben Gilmore. Number 6, Noah Nelson. Number 7, Jacob Bell. Number 8, Zachary Messam. Number 10, Kyle Ochran. Number 12, Jed Bamford. Number 13, Kobe Owichu. Number 17, Ben Brown. Number 21, Rory Dunlop. Number 28, Blake Horner. And Ridgeway Rovers have 2 subs tonight. Number 2, Christian Stewart. And number 11, Ollie Thorpe. So we're almost ready to get going in the blazing sunshine in East Belfast. If you're just joining us, you're very welcome. And it will be Sandy Row who will get us going. Sandy Row in the blue strip and Ridgeway Rovers in the black. Referee just signals to both goalkeepers. Referee going through the final checks tonight. Looks at his watch and we're underway. Sandy Row kick us off and an early touch of the ball for Duvra Barman. Gives the ball to the right side of the pitch. Here is Duvra Barman. Barman goes to ground in midfield. Ridgeway Rovers get their first touch on the ball. Ball played down the line for Ridgeway Rovers. Noah Nelson will chase that one. Manages to keep the ball in play. Does well there. Makes the pass up the line. Ball played forward. And looks as if it will just end up in the hands of the Sandy Row goalkeeper, Elena McGill. And John, tonight, obviously these players are under 13 years of age. They're playing 11 aside for the first time. It'll be a big step up, won't it?
Massive step, especially in such a big pitch. But the way the youth football is now, I'll guess that both teams and both clubs have been really, really well prepared, because normally they go into 11 aside for friendlies and stuff well in advance of this. So they look as if they start off with a decent shape about them, both sides. Ridgeway look as if they deployed a 4-4-2, which is unusual, but it's good to maybe see a wee bit of old school
formation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ball far side of the pitch. And the throw in will go the way of Sandy Row. Referee blows the whistle, and that will be a free kick to Ridgeway Rovers. Of course, this fixture, the opening fixture for both these clubs this season. A real chance for these sides to showcase their talent tonight.
I think, to be fair, Ridgeway got away with one there, because it looked from here a really strong challenge, but a good challenge, and the ball had broken nicely to Sandy Row in the box, and they had a chance, but as I say, the referees adjusted to be a foul, and maybe a wee bit harsh on Sandy Row.
Yeah. Ridgeway Rovers will have the kick out. The ball is played forward. It's up with the Sandy Row goalkeeper. Good goalkeeping from her, Elena McGill. takes no chances, puts the ball out near side of the pitch. Of course, Ridgeway Rovers should be familiar with playing their football at the Punchflower Stadium. Ridgeway Rovers have a partnership with Harland and Wolf Welders.
What we did see there, Johnny, the number 16 barman for Sandy Row, he's obviously got a really long throw.
Yes.
So if Sandy Row can get high up the park, you know, the Ridgeway just going to have to be careful to manage that as well.
Yeah, well spotted there, John. Sliding challenge comes in. No nonsense defending there from Sandy Row. Jude McAfee plays it up the line as he looks for number 7, Junior Bingham. Ridgeway Rovers in possession. They give the ball towards the left side of the pitch as they attack down that side of the pitch, but the pass comes to nothing this time. And the ball will just trickle behind, and it will be a goal kick for Sandy Row. And we're talking off air, John, that obviously the temperatures today, roughly around 23 degrees. Players playing in that heat and on a big pitch as well. You certainly think will affect them, won't you?
It certainly will affect them. Apart from the goalkeeper there for Sandy Row, the young girl, she seems to be well shaded, so she'll be happy.
Yeah. The other goalkeeper at the other end, Ethan Longridge, playing his football not in the shade as he prepares to take his goal kick here. He takes his time. Wearing a sun hat, sensible.
This will be interesting now because the last throw in Barman, he hit the 6-yard box with this nearly, so he's obviously going to try the same tactic again.
Yep, Barman takes the throw. The ball comes into the area, and I think we'll have the first corner of the game, so good chance for Sandy Row to put the Ridgeway defence under pressure here. Corner kick from the far side of the pitch as the blue shirts come forward into the box. Here comes a set piece delivery. Ball played in. Chance. And it's ended up in the net, and it's their number 7, Junior Bingham, opens the scoring for Sandy Row, and that's a dream start.
Great finish. Looked like a tight angle, and to be fair, the young lad put a good ball in from the corner, and Ridgeway haven't dealt with it at the front post, and the young lad's alert to finish it in the near post.
Yeah, as you say, alert at the front post. Headed across goal, and the ball ended up in the bottom left corner, and Sandy Row off to a decent start in this game, 1-0.
Sandy Row were brave there when they had the corner. I noticed that they kept 2 men back, marking 2, and they were content to go 2v2. That obviously gives them an extra body in the box. That's obviously paid off for them, so fair play to them.
One thing I've noticed so far in the early stages, number 16 for Sandy Row, Duvra Barman, he's picking up plenty of possession.
He is, he's a big boy, and obviously he's going to cover the ground a lot quicker, and some of the other ones who are maybe not as big as him or as strong as him. It's whether he can make good use of the ball. He's picked up a good position now, so
plays it forward with his right foot. Jack Pollins will give chase, and the ball put out of play there by Jacob Bell. Jacob Bell taking no chances, just puts the ball out.
He's covered the ground well there, and he's covered his other centre half well there to clear the ball. Barman's put it into a good area, to be fair, so it's good defending.
Another long throw potentially, as you spotted. Here comes the latest throw in, far side of the pitch. Ball in the area, and it's helped out by Jacob Bell. Ridgeway Rovers try and build something on the halfway line. Good play from their captain, number 6, Noah Nelson. Ridgeway Rovers on the attack near side. That will be a throw in for them. Good play from their number 13, Kobe Awishu.
I think if Ridgeway get the ball in the right areas, I think Nelson has the beatings of the two centre backs. From the early showing, he looks quite lively and looks quite bright. So it'll be interesting to see if he can make a mark in this game.
Ridgeway Rovers combining in the halfway line, a couple of passes, and they'll have a throw in near touchline. Throw in is taken up the line. They're eager to get on with things. Good period of possession from Ridgeway Rovers. Their number 12, Jed Bamford, will take the throw. Makes a layoff. Ball comes in. Sandy Rowe will hoist the ball clear. Falls towards a Ridgeway Rovers player to the edge of the box. And just wouldn't fall for him that time. Ridgeway Rovers give the ball out towards the left side. Can they get a cross into the box? Nice play down the line. And that will be a throw in.
Yeah, they actually worked that well from centre back out to the wide player, and then there's an overlap. So Ridgeway obviously are content to try and play the ball on the ground, which is good to see.
Yep, some nice play so far from both teams. Sandy Rowe coming forward now in the counter-attack, but no nonsense defending as Jacob Bell played it forward for Ridgeway Rovers. Douvre Barman nips in and wins the ball for Sandy Rowe. Challenge comes in on him. Referee was in a good spot. Play continues.
I think Ridgeway are wary of the big lad in the middle of the park. You know, he's a strong big boy, and when he gets the ball, he's powering by 2 and 3 players. So I think Ridgeway, they need to deal with him a wee bit better. And here we go, another long throw.
Yep. Throw in. It's passed on towards Druva Barman. He will take the throw in for Sandy Rowe. Ball comes into the box. Ridgeway Rovers get the ball clear. And that will be a corner. I think the Ridgeway captain there, no one else on, he was trying to play it off his opponent, but he's knocked the ball behind.
Yeah, it's one of them ones you try to be clever, and sometimes you can be too clever, but if that's on target, that's going into the net. That's just a dodgy one, to be fair.
Corner comes in, far side of the pitch. Ball inside the area. Ridgeway Rovers do well. They hoist the ball clear. Barman crosses, hits the crossbar. Sandy Rowe still with possession. Sandy Rowe enjoying some possession of the ball. Good skill there from the number 9, Jack Pollins.
Again, it all comes from Barman getting down the side and putting a cross in.
Yep. A few minutes ago, Douvre Barman's cross from the right wing clipped the top of the crossbar, and ever since that, Ridgeway Rovers just haven't been able to get out of their own defensive third.
No, they probably need to try and play a wee bit higher. You know, even now they're defending a throw in, and their front, they've only one up top, and he's 10 yards into their half, and they could probably play a wee bit higher and deal with the first ball better.
Here comes another long throw. Shot from distance. What a beautiful strike there from Jude McAfee.
Great strike, kept it down well. Keeper's done well to keep it out.
Great technique there from their number 4, Jude McAfee. As you say, John, fantastic technique.
Great ball.
Ball played forward. Good defending there from Jude McAfee. Strike comes in. That'll be simple save for Elena McGill. McGill Just brings the ball out towards the edge of her box before taking the kick out. Great distance on it from her. Lovely footwork there from Paul Bloomer.
It's very rarely, Johnny, you see a girl playing boys football as a goalkeeper. Normally you see the girls playing outfield, which they can normally cope really well. So you're always interested to see how a girl fares with boys blattering balls at her. But thus far she's been excellent, as you say. She's a great kick on her.
Yeah.
I know she hasn't had a lot to do, but everything she's done it really well. So
Sandy Rowe on the attack, and the effort clips the top of the crossbar. Sorry,
no, you're okay.
Ends her up there. Jack Pollins, you can see what he was trying to do. Had the strike from the edge of the box, and it clipped the top of the crossbar. And Sandy Rowe were close to going 2-0 ahead.
Yeah, just going back to the young girl, it's refreshing. It's good to see, and obviously when she's playing in that sort of position amongst boys, you nearly think she's a bright future ahead of her in the girls' game, down the line, especially as a goalkeeper, which is good to see. Sandy Rowe seem to be the team that's getting the chances at the moment.
Yeah. Good play there from Noah Nelson. Wins the ball for Ridgeway Rovers, but Ridgeway Rovers have it back again. Can they attack down the left wing? They give the ball out towards the far side of the pitch. Number of black shirts are forward. Blake Horner tries to cross, and Sandy Rowe will get the ball clear, courtesy of Paul Bloomer.
To be fair to Sandy Rowe worked really hard out of possession, and whether it's intentional or not, but when they lost possession there in Ridgeway on the attack, the two wide men in particular, they worked really hard to get back in and get some sort of shape about them, and that's making it difficult for Ridgeway.
Kai Loughran plays it forward. Here's Noah Nelson, the captain for Ridgeway Rovers. Nice footwork, edge of the box. Is there a shot at the end of this? Good determined progress and a good save from Elena McGill. That's the first time she's really been tested.
It's probably the best bit of football we've seen all game from both teams. 3 or 4 passes in tight spaces, which is very good, and ended up with a decent shot and decent save.
Yeah, good play all around there. As we're roughly midway through the half. At this midway stage, how would you sum it up from both teams' point of view?
I think Sandy Rowe will be more satisfied with their start than Ridgeway. They've obviously imposed themselves in the game. They've scored a goal. They've hit the bar twice. They've caused more problems than what Ridgeway have. So Sandy Rowe will be more content with their start. Ridgeway know they're well in the game, but they just need to create a bit more up the top end of the pitch.
And from obviously managing the under-13 select side over the years and that type of stuff, John, do you expect more goals? Should it be, I suppose I should phrase it, should we expect high scoring games at this level?
I think so, especially when they're adapting to 11 aside. What's refreshing here is the front men on both teams and the back four equal size. Sometimes when you come to a game of under 13s, under 14s, you have a particularly strong centre forward who can just run away from people, and it's not really a right determination of the game sometimes the way it goes. But both sets of forwards are the same sort of size as the centre half, so there's no real advantage. But yeah, you'd expect to see 4 or 5 goals a game at this level, especially with the big goals. And goalkeepers are small. And
Ridgeway Rovers were awarded a free kick. Their referee just telling their player, number 17, Ben Brown, where to take the set piece from. Here comes the free kick, and that one from Ben Brown's point of view. He would like to take that one again, but his free kick just drifts behind, and the end result there will be a goal kick to Sandy Rowe.
It's funny too when you're adapting to the big goals. Sometimes it goes for you, sometimes it doesn't. And I remember taking Portavogie Youth at a time, under 13s, and you may have had an easy game. You won maybe 4 or 5, and you were trying to say to the kids that it was really only 1 or 2, because 2 or 3 of those goals in another 2 years, the goalkeeper's just going to catch it. Because people always tend to go high, and that was good about the Sandy Rowe goal. It went low into the corner, which was a good goal.
Yeah.
But sometimes people just tend to go high, and it ends up over the bar.
Ridgeway Rovers will have a corner near side. Ben Brown, he's going to take this one. There he comes with a set piece. That's a good delivery into the box. Sandy Rowe, they hack the ball clear. Long range strike comes in. Sandy Rowe defender is there to get the ball partially clear. Ben Brown with the strike, and the referee will stop that. The ball hit the opponent's face, and we'll have a head injury here. The referee just stops play.
Even there, it's a good ball in the box, but again, Ridgeway don't seem to have too many players in the box looking to score goals, and that would be your worry. Are they going to push enough men forward to go and get goals? Good to see the young lad's okay anyway.
Yeah, back to his feet. Referee was in a perfect position to stop the game. Referee roughly 5 or 10 yards away from the incident. Blew his whistle, very sharp.
Referee's a wee bit older than me, Johnny, so he is. Mr. McElrath, isn't it?
Yep. Elena McGill just awaits for the referee to drop the ball. She has it in her hands before she prepares to take her kick out. Does play it forward. Flick on header was won by Sandy Rowe's number 9, Jack Pollins. Ball helped forward. Sandy Rowe coming forward. Ball down the line. And that was a offside, I think.
It's great to see the likes of Graham refereeing at this level. The kids don't know, and Graham's a wealth of experience. He's refereed Irish League. He's refereed the top level in the country. He's obviously a wee bit older now, but it's good to see him giving a wee bit back to this level of football.
Dover Barman gives it out towards the right side. Sandy Rowe, they play the ball into the area, and that will be a corner for Sandy Rowe. And of course, that's how their goal came about, a corner from that side of the pitch, and it was turned home by their number 7, Junior Bingham.
In the last corner when they scored, they left 2v2, and I see Ridgeway have extra men back now, and Sandy Rowe have extra men staying back, so... But what they do, Johnny, they seem to win a lot of first ball in the box, Sandy Rowe, and that's causing Ridgeway problems.
Yep. You're certainly right about them winning the initial contact. End result here is a goal kick for Ridgeway Rovers. Ethan Longridge takes his time, plays it out with his right foot. Rudy Donachie plays it forward, and that was a ball almost round the corner there from Jack Pollins. Kobe Awistu shows good feet, battles to get the ball. Challenge comes in, referee says play on, ball played forward, and the goalkeeper, good alert goalkeeping there from Ethan Longridge, comes off his line, picks the ball up.
Yeah, just when Kobe got the ball, he showed good feet, and he had an opportunity to go forward with it, but I'd say the two front men were too deep. He didn't have anything to hit. Ridgeway need to get more men forward.
Ridgeway Rovers will have a throw in near side of the pitch. Of course, they are trailing 1-0 in this fixture. Roughly 7 or 8 minutes left in this first half. Of course, at this age group, it's 30 minutes per half. Throw in down the line.
At this moment in time, Sandy Row are winning a lot more of their duels than what Ridgeway are, and it's paying off in the game. They're more feisty in the tackle, and they're winning a lot of challenges.
Sandy Row currently leading 1-0, and as you say, they're certainly battling for every ball. Throw in down the line. Kobe Awichu plays a ball into the box, and it's turned home, and Ridgeway are level.
It's a good finish. It's a really good finish. It's a difficult ball to defend at this age. He's hit it up in the air, and they've maybe been fortunate where the balls came to, and you're really looking at the goalkeeper to be a bit more assertive to try and win it, but the ball's come out of a long air, and he's controlled it really well to siphon it into the net.
Yeah, Blake Horner with the goal for Ridgeway Rovers. Of course, he is a striker doing what strikers should do best, and that's a decent finish inside the box, which makes it 1-1 as half time isn't too far away. Ridgeway Rovers right back in this game. Ridgeway Rovers win the ball in midfield. Good play from the centre back. He gives the ball towards the left back area for Sandy Row. Pass played down the line towards Jack Polans. Polans has had a great game so far. Polans gets the ball on his right foot. Throw in taken for Sandy Row. Ridgeway Rovers get the ball clear. Pass played forward, and it will just creep out for a Rovers throw in.
It's funny what a goal does, because Ridgeway look as if they're a wee spring in their step now.
Yeah, absolutely. Ridgeway Rovers lifted by that goal from Blake Horner. His goal a couple of minutes ago. Close range finish, which makes the game one apiece.
I think Sandy Row, Barman seems to go out of the game for periods of the half. He's gone out of the game for 5-minute periods here and there, and then when he gets the ball, he comes to life. And when he comes to life, Sandy Row seem to create more.
Yes.
So they need to get him more involved.
Ball Bloomer just loses out that time. Sandy Row battling for it in midfield. The ball poked forward. The referee blows the whistle, much to the frustration of the Sandy Row players. Of course, Sandy Row was a football team, only formed in 2012. Relatively new in youth football and men's football.
And to be fair, I know a few of the lads that's involved in the background of Sandy Row, and they're a progressive club. I know their seniors are now in the Amateur League, and I know even from a South Belfast perspective, the teams and they're competing in the high ends of the leagues, which is good to see.
Yep, very much so.
We know all about Ridgeway. Ridgeway are renowned for their youth sides.
Yep.
And have been for years. So they're going to be footballers.
Free kick taken for Rovers. Ball played forward. Big chances. Turning shot, but the whistle blows there against number 6, Noah Nelson. But You could see what he was trying to do. Take the effort. First time his effort went over the bar. It wouldn't have counted anyway, but great alertness from the Ridgeway number 6.
Sense a wee bit of tiredness creeping into the game now, and I suppose that's normal. First game of the season, a big pitch.
Yeah. School all week too.
School all week too.
Okay. On a Friday night, after a hard week at school, in warm conditions, as we mentioned. Very warm conditions.
Believe you me, the kids have been looking forward to this much more than school. So.
Ridgeway play it out towards the left side. Shot from distance, and it's ended up in the net, and Ridgeway Rovers go 2-1 ahead. Stunning strike from distance.
Not very often we sing the referee's praises, but Ridgeway were looking for a free kick there, and he's played a really good advantage, and it's a great strike for the lad. I don't think Elena could do much about it.
Ben Brown with that strike from distance, a curling effort which went into the top left corner. Classy finish from Ben Brown, and Ridgeway Rovers have turned this game around. Great fight from Ridgeway Rovers after going 1-0 down, but with half time approaching, they are currently leading by 2-1.
It's a good tussle. Well defended, and the forward put him under a bit of pressure, to be fair. So
Jacob Bell doing well there for Ridgeway Rovers just to get the ball out of play. Jack Pollins attacks down the left wing, but Ridgeway Rovers will play the ball up the pitch. Referee blows a whistle, spots a foul on a Sandy Row player. And it will be a free kick for Sandy Row here.
And you can hear the coaches, they're wanting Juva to hit. Sometimes the coach looking from the outside, it's too easy to maybe say just hit it because you can hit it high. In a proper game situation in another 2 or 3 years, you're asking to put a good delivery into the box. So it'll be interesting to see whether he goes for target, but the goalkeeper's got to be on his line possibly.
Goalkeeper roughly about 4 yards off his line. Curling effort comes in. Goalkeeper, he fumbles it, and it's turned home. And Sandy Row are level. It's Colton McGrath with the close range finish. To be fair to the Sandy Row player, he was alert. The goalkeeper didn't quite handle it. It fell to the feet of Colton McGrath, and he made no mistake.
Good coaching points for both teams. It's not the best free kick in the world. Sandy Row have followed up on it though, and they've got their rewards. Ridgeway stood in the 18-yard line and didn't move. Expected the goalkeeper to collect the ball, and yes, maybe he should have collected it, but always teach your defenders to expect the unexpected as such, and if they had followed that in, they'd maybe cleared the ball for a corner or whatever that was, but being a simple way of avoiding the goal.
And Sandy Row are level in this game.
We were just talking about goals, Johnny, and now we have 4.
I said that comment when there was just the 1 goal. After I said it, we've seen 3 more. And the game kicks off again, 2 apiece in this under-13 second League A fixture, opening fixture this season. Barman drives down the left wing, tries to make the pass, and the referee sounds his half-time whistle. What a first half, John. 2 apiece. If you could sum that first half up, how would you do it?
That's why football at this level is probably the best football of your footballing days, because the game's wide open. Both teams they don't really know the whole structure around a defensive shape or a defensive setup, and both teams are just going at it, and it's really refreshing to see. And they both scored 2 goals, as I say, loads of energy and loads of effort and show, and players are just giving their all to try and win a game of football, which is what you want to see.
Absolutely. Half time, the game poised 2 apiece, and commentary will resume again at the start of the second half. Hello and welcome back, or you're very welcome if you're just joining us there for the start of this second half in the South Belfast Youth League. This fixture, well, it's Sandy Row under 13s against Ridgeway Rovers under 13s. This is the under 13 second League A, which is a 6-team league. And this is the first game of the season. If you're just joining us, 2 each, and we're about to get going in the second half. It's Ridgeway Rovers in the black shirts and Sandy Row in the blue.
I can see Ridgeway have made a few subs, and obviously at this level you like to think everybody's going to get a good run at minutes, so the benches could be important as to who's going to go on and win the game, and it could be as simple as whose bench is the strongest, because they're obviously going to get plenty of minutes and they're going to impact the game in some way.
Ridgeway Rovers 2 subs this evening. Number 2 Christian Stewart, on number 11 Ollie Thorpe. Meanwhile, Sandy Rowe with 3 subs. Number 8 Braden Gnomes, number 21 Colby Morrison, on number 14 Idris Awudu. So referee signals to both goalkeepers before we get going, and we're underway in the second half. Ridgeway Rovers kick us off. Their number 6 Noah Nelson took kick off. And of course, opening day of the season, John, both teams would love a win, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they love a win. They probably just don't want to get beat. You always go into the first game of the season hoping it's going to go your way, but what you don't want to start off with a loss. So, you know, both teams it'll be interesting to see whether it gets cagey as the game goes on a wee bit, and if it stays 2-each or it stays level, or is one team going to be brave enough to go on and try and win it?
Only time will tell as the ball is played down the line. Decent ball down the line there. Duvra Barman plays it forward. Paul Bloomer holds his right leg. Play continues out. Ridgeway play it forward. Their number 17, Ben Brown. Big chances, and the ball is poked home. It's a classy finish from Noah Nelson, and Ridgeway Rovers are now 3-2 ahead.
It's a great ball and a great run. You know, Nelson he's anticipated the pass quicker than the 2 centre backs, and he's got himself a lot of space to finish.
Noah Nelson made no mistake when he was inside the box, poked the ball past the goalkeeper into the bottom right corner, and Ridgeway Rovers take the lead.
I think that's about the first thing I've got right so far. I think I called Nelson he looked as if he had the beaten the 2 centre backs early doors, but anything else I've said has went the opposite way.
I don't know, you're too harsh on yourself. Scoreline 3-2 to Ridgeway Rovers, and you get the feeling the goals may have not stopped.
Yeah, it's been a poor start by Sandy Rowe. Even the kick off there, they've given the ball straight away, and you know they need to start keeping the ball a bit better.
Goal kick for Sandy Rowe, goalkeeper Elena McGill. Her kickouts were brilliant in the first half. Ball hammered forward. Nice play from Sandy Rowe. Lovely overlapping run down this near side by Colby Morrison.
This is where Ridgeway have struggled. You know, corners into the box, long throws into the box, have struggled to get heads and feet on it. So they've changed the taker though, Sandy Rowe, so it'll be interesting to see whether they can get by the first man, which he can.
Ball comes into the area from their number 21, Colby Morrison. Sandy Rowe in possession, clipped the ball forward, good defensive header. Ball given in field. Both sets of players really battling for the ball, but Ridgeway Rovers will, they almost get the ball clear. Sandy Rowe have it through their number 26, Cohen Whiteman.
Awudu, who's come on for Sandy Rowe, looked quite lively there, and those wee passes to play. You know, he was unlucky with a through pass, and you know he looks quite sharp off his feet. So you know it'll be interesting to see how he fares this half. So he's on the ball now, and
just made the pass there. Idris Awudu. I've been told he's playing up an age group. Ball comes into the area, but it ends up on a save for Ethan Longridge. Yeah, but I agree with what you're saying there. But Idris Awudu looks lively.
Jack Pollins has been excellent for Sandy Rowe. You know, great ball there to fashion a chance for this other striker. But I say he's lively. Again, he looks to play on the shoulder and looks to get behind a lot. So Sandy Rowe can't give up hope yet with him up top.
Yeah, just trailing by the single goal. Cameron Johnson plays it forward for Sandy Rowe. And the ball put out of play there by Kay Loughran. Loughran took no chances.
I'm going to guess, it's a small world, I'm going to guess that Kay Loughran has relatives from where I live, and his family I would know his family well.
Right.
So I think I know his father, Jonathan.
Right.
I hope his father's called Jonathan.
You're putting two and two together there?
Yeah, I'm putting two and two together because I seen what I think was his grandparents out in the car park, and I wonder why they were here, but now it's all making sense.
Right, okay.
His dad could play a wee bit too, so...
father like son?
Yeah.
As you've researched the family tree. Ball played forward. Sandy Rowe player plays the ball up in the air. Ridgeway Rovers number 17, Ben Brown, plays it forward. Ridgeway attacking down the right wing. Defensive challenge by Jude McAfee. Good sliding challenge from the number 4.
Christian Stewart, the number 2 for Ridgeway, has done really well since he's come on at half time. He's made good forward runs. He's given away more impetus going forward. So him and Awudu against each other is going to be an interesting battle on the far side.
Yep. Lively start for both players in the early stages of the second half. Idris Awudu shows his pace down the left wing as he attacks. Will he keep the ball in play? Tries to go past his man. That will be a throw-in, which will go the way of Sandy Rowe.
He looks as if he has a few tricks out up his sleeve, doesn't he?
Yeah, he could have. I was thinking he could easily just let that ball spin out for a throw-in, but he wanted to go past his man.
Yeah.
Throw-in for Sandy Rowe. Long throw-in, comes into the box. Helped on, but it will just drift behind. That will be a goal kick.
It's a wee bit cooler now for the players as well, which is good for them. The sun's went down a wee bit, so the pitch is well sheltered, and that should help. That should help them get through the game. Okay.
Ball played up the line. Ben Brown plays a pass into midfield. Nice play this from Ridgeway Rovers as they come forward. They have numbers here. The lovely ball down the line. Ben Brown just couldn't quite get on the end of it, but you can see just off camera the Ridgeway Rovers coaching staff appreciating that phase of football.
Yeah, young Rory Dunlop was brave enough to get the ball off the goalkeeper in the left back area and showed really, really good distribution, and then followed up with a run, so he was a big part of that move.
Throw in comes in for Ridgeway Rovers. And it's played out clear. Strike from distance from Ridgeway's number 10, Kay Loughran. Hit the ball with his right foot. This time the effort not on target, but credit to him for having the strike from distance.
Yeah, it's worth an effort. He had good space and he showed a good first touch, so why not? You get the feeling if Ridgeway get another goal, they'll probably win the game for them.
Great advert for the league so far. South Belfast Youth League. Opening round of fixtures for all clubs this weekend. in the boys section of this league, the South Belfast Youth League. There's 1,500 teams, 10 different age brackets in the boys section. And as you well know, John, you're involved with select sides, and players have the opportunity, if selected, to play in tournaments internationally, which, if you're a young player, I'm sure that's very attractive.
Absolutely. Look, the South Belfast Management Committee, they look after you very, very well, and it's a wonderful opportunity for any of the young kids who are lucky enough to get involved in the select sides. They go on many a trip, and they're playing top class opposition. So it's an opportunity for them to be seen, to be spotted by the bigger clubs.
Yes.
What you're finding now is that the bigger clubs over here are looking at the South Belfast select teams, even at this age, to try and take the best from it early.
Right. Okay.
Sometimes that's not always the right decision for the player, because they should enjoy their football at 12, 13, 14. And
lovely skill here. Shot comes in, and it's ended up in the top left corner. Sorry to interrupt, but that was well worthy of interrupting. Sandy Rowe get on the score sheet. Their number 9, Jack Pollins, with a classy finish into the top left corner, and that's 3 each.
A great finish, and Woody was involved in the move, but Pollins is caught inside the defender, and he's finished it really well, and that's reward for him, because he's played really well so far.
So a goal for Sandy Rowe's number 9, Jack Pollins. Classy finish inside the area into the top left corner, and goalkeeper, Ridgeway's goalkeeper Ethan Longridge, not too much of a chance of saving that one.
Just going back to the South Belfast select team, and Michael Bramble's probably the one standout. At 07s he played probably for 3 years at the select team, and didn't go to your Irish League clubs, and didn't push out of it. He stayed, and he ended up being spotted by MK Dons over there, and now Michael, he's made a few appearances for MK Dons first team pre-season.
That's brilliant.
And he's been called in the Northern Ireland Under-19 setup, so it shows the other ones out there that there is a pathway there, and it does give you the opportunities, and if you're good enough, certainly somebody will see you.
Yeah, MK Dons a League 2 side these days.
That's right.
Ball helped forward. And the ball put out of play there. Sandy Rowe with a decent period of possession here. They have a throw in near side, and it looks likely to be a long throw in taken by their number 16, Duvla Barman. Barman takes a throw.
If you're a better man, you wouldn't have a clue who to put.
No.
You had no idea, because it's ebbed and flowed. For 5 minutes, Sandy Rowe were the better team, and then Ridgeway dominating, and just kind of twos and fro's between the two of them.
Yeah, classic 50-50, really.
Yeah, and it's been interesting, because neither team has been able to get a 2-goal lead. And maybe that would change the dynamics a wee bit, but I say every time somebody scores, the other one kind of pegs it back, which is it keeps the game really, really interesting. Yeah,
brilliant to watch so far. Ridgeway Rovers attacking down the left wing,
ball
into the box.
Great finish.
That's a classy finish, and the goals keep on coming. Ridgeway Rovers go ahead again.
Sandy Rowe coaches are animated there, but that's a really, really good goal. It's a great ball in, and it's a deft touch in the box.
Ridgeway Rovers now into a 4-3 lead, and it's their number 11, Ollie Thorpe, with the goal. Credit to him, a classy finish inside the box into the bottom right corner, and Ridgeway Rovers lead 4-3. 7 goals so far, John.
Again, Ben Brown involved heavily in the goals. A couple he's been involved in. I think he scored one, didn't he?
Yep.
So again, he's obviously a key player for Ridgeway, number 17.
Yep, Ben Brown on the score sheet. He made it 2-1 to the Rovers a while back. Chance for a shot. Good goalkeeping there from Ethan Longridge. Ridgeway Rovers gift the ball out. Throw in for Sandy Rowe. Ball comes into the box. Strike, a decent strike there from Colby Morrison, but good goalkeeping from Ethan Longridge. He was alert to the shot, takes his kick out.
see the game getting stretched a wee bit now that the back fours can get out. They're getting tired, and you can see Sandy Row, particularly defensively, they're very, very disjointed, and Ridgeway are trying to hit them in the long ball now, but with the lad Paulin up top, they're still causing problems.
And Sandy Row have been awarded a free kick far side of the pitch there. Beautiful still evening in Belfast, East Belfast. This fixture being played at the Blanchflower Stadium, home of Harland and Wolf Welders. Of course, a championship side in men's football. Free kick for Sandy Row, edge of the box. So many blue shirts forward. Referee gets the wall back the mandatory 10 yards. Looks as if the effort will be with the right foot. Referee blows the whistle. Here comes the set piece. Hard and low, and it forces a save from Ethan Longridge, who does well there, down low.
Yeah, he's gathered it well. He's kept it tight, especially after conceding the sloppy one in the first half, so we're pleased with that. Sometimes it's difficult, especially at a young age, to kind of pick yourself up after you made a mistake that leads to a goal. And unfortunately, when goalkeepers make mistakes, they tend to lead to goals, so they're not as blessed as a midfielder that somebody else can pull them into a hole.
Yep. Lovely pass into midfield for Ridgeway Rovers. Kyle Loughran makes a pass. Pass forward again. And good goalkeeping from Elena McGill. Noah Nelson was a willing runner for Ridgeway Rovers, but Elena McGill done well, came off her line and got the ball out of play.
The young lad Royden Lopp was very impressive. He's a footballer and wants to keep the ball down. He's very, very tidy in possession. Again, he initiated that move that put Nelson through, so he's done really, really well tonight.
Long range strike comes in, and that effort wasn't too far wide of the right post. The effort coming in there from Colby Morrison. Decided to hit it from distance. Must have been 35 yards out there. And the effort not too far wide of that right post.
You look how stretched the back line are for Sandy Row, and there's a lot of space there to run into.
Absolutely.
And we've seen that Nelson has the pace to get in behind him, so it's a dangerous game that Sandy Row may be playing.
Of course, if you are enjoying this coverage, we have a later game tonight on this very same pitch. At under 18 level, it will be Harland and Wolf Welders against Dundela under 18s. An East Belfast derby. And that is a fixture in the under 18 Alma Leakey League. That game will kick off at 8:15.
Fancy to be a winner?
Well, it's Ridgeway Rovers leading 4-3 at the minute.
4-3.
4-3,
sure,
yeah.
It's not 4 each.
No, 4-3. I've made the wise decision of writing down every goal. Ollie Thorpe was the latest one to get the goal down that end.
Probably from the sheer endeavour both teams have shown, neither team really deserved to lose or win. A draw would probably be a fair result in the end of this year, but
cross comes into the area for Ridgeway Rovers.
Ridgeway have certainly caused them more problems this half than they did last half, and it all seems to be coming from the left side here. Good crosses into the box.
Yeah, good cross there from Ben Brown. Ball comes in, lovely foot control, edge of the box, chance for a shot, effort comes in, good save, decent shot there from Noah Nelson, and the ball's been rifled home, and Ridgeway score again. I think it's Christian Stewart with the latest goal. That's 5-3 now, and a 2-goal cushion eventually.
Yeah, and hopefully, that should be enough for Ridgeway now. And as I say, the young lad Stewart's come on at half time, and he showed really good energy early doors, and he's probably been rewarded because he's been brave enough to go and get forward, whereas in the first half I felt that the wide men in particular for Ridgeway would be too deep and didn't want to go forward, but he certainly has a lot of energy there, and he got forward there to follow that up and finish well.
Roughly 20 minutes off this second half have been played, so roughly 10 minutes remaining, and Ridgeway Rovers leading by 5-3. Referee spots a foul. And that will be a free kick to Ridgeway Rovers, taken by their number 7, Jacob Bell. Jacob Bell takes a set piece, plays it forward. And the effort comes in. Another good save from Elena McGill.
Sandy Row have lost their shape, and they've lost all sort of discipline and composure. They're becoming a wee bit ragged, and obviously they're 2 goals down now, and their maybe heads have dropped a wee bit. It's important to just keep their heads up and keep working, because another goal brings them back in the game.
Yep.
But what they can't do is they can't afford to concede another one. That probably tends to happen in any level of football too. It's when you're competitive and the game's there and everybody shows a load of energy, and then when you start to go down, you get a wee bit. You get to know your character, your players, and you want your players to roll their sleeves up and get on with it. But they don't need to lose their discipline, lose their shape, and because say one more goal and they're back in it.
Yeah, very much so. The referee allowed play to continue, but he'll bring the play back and he will award Ridgeway Rovers the free kick. So it will be a free kick here for Ridgeway Rovers, taken by their number 7, Jacob Bell, or their number 10, Kai Loughran. Strike comes in towards the back post area. Goalkeeper, well, she gathers it, Elena McGill. She done well there. Initially fumbled it a little, but done well to smother the ball. Nice pass forward. Ollie Thorpe. He makes the pass. Beautiful football here from Ridgeway Rovers. Good closing down from Noah Nelson, but he can't keep the ball in play.
Ridgeway are definitely finishing the stronger of the two. Young Elena's done well there. She was brave to get down and keep the ball out. But as I say, Sandy Row seem as if they've given up. So they're probably waiting on something happening, and really the only one that looks as if he's going to make something happen is the lad pulling up top. But he's being starved now of the ball because Sandy Row just can't get out. They're diving into tackles, and we didn't see that the first half, and they're giving away needless free kicks and that now. So it's part of the game, part of growing up and part of your development. You need to learn how to deal with certain situations, and this is a situation Sandy Row now need to learn and deal with better.
Sandy Row making some changes. Of course, time is running out for them in this game. Currently trailing by 5-3.
They've just taken off their main threat too, so that'll be a relief for the Ridgeway backline. And young Poland's come off there, and he's had a good game.
Yep, Jack Poland's fine game from him. Looked a real threat all game. Ridgeway Rovers going to make a double change here. Coming back onto the field of play, Braden Holmes and Blake Horner, I should say, back onto the field of play.
The game's just being broke up now. It's becoming really disjointed.
Yeah, very stop-start at the minute.
Yeah. Disappointing because it's been good and it's been lively, and now it's just kind of petering out a wee bit. And look, Ridgeway will be happy enough because they're winning. Disappointing from a Sandy Row point of view because they put so much into it.
Yeah. Ridgeway Rovers have a player far side of the pitch who's just receiving treatment, but they're very much on course to winning their opening fixture. Roughly 5 minutes remaining in this one. And it's a free kick for Ridgeway Rovers, taken by their number 7, Jacob Bell.
Looked like a handball from here.
Did. Play continues though. Good strong running from Zachary Messam. Gives it infield, but Sandy Row player nips in, wins the ball. They play it forward.
Young Lochran has protected the back four quite well there. Second half, he's just sat in front and he's got a lot of loose balls and hasn't really ventured forward, but that's not maybe his job. And you know he's given Ridgeway a good cushion in there, so that's maybe helped the second half performance.
Pass play down the line. Colby Morrison gives chase. Morrison with the through, looks for options, gets the ball back into play, and then it's played forward. Ball up the line from Sandy Row. Throw in for Ridgeway Rovers.
Ridgeway are also defending a lot better than they did first half, maybe not under the same pressure, but you know there's no nonsense there now. It's the ball's gone out and they're not miskicking things the way they were the first half.
Throw in for Sandy Row. Colby Morrison takes a throw. Ball ends up in the box. Can they get a shot away? Strike comes in. That's a beautiful goal. Stunning goal there from Idris Awudu. Classy finish, got the ball in his left foot, hammered it into the roof of the net, and there's a lifeline now for Sandy Row.
Absolutely, and as I say, the young lad's shown great technical ability since he came on at half time, and he looks to be a live wire and certainly has a great left foot, so he has a few tricks up his sleeve, and as I say, he seems to be their main threat now since Poland's went off, so we'll see if they've enough time to get an equaliser.
Yep. And when he got the ball there out of the box, he knew what he wanted to do, and he executed it so well.
Yeah, he did, and keeper had no chance, to be fair. But as I say, look, it's probably arguably a draw will be a fair result over the course of the 60 minutes. But say Ridgeway are still in the winning position, and then Sandy Row still have it all to do because say they're running out of time now.
Yeah, very much so. Ridgeway Rovers leading by 5 goals to 4, 9 goals so far in this one.
And what I find refreshing is, the players that Sandy Row have taken off are 2 threats. The easy thing as a coach is to just throw them back on to try and chase a goal, but they haven't done that, which is it's good to see because sometimes as a coach it's the easy thing to do just to chase a win, and you may be doing injustice to some of your own players. But as I say, they obviously trust the players on the pitch now, and at this level it's all about development, it's all about their time, and I find that always interesting because we've played against clubs and we've seen clubs where it's about winning, and this is a good game, and obviously it's finished now, and it was good to see that Sandy Row had two of their maybe main players on the bench at the end of the game. But I say it's a good advert, it's a good start for both teams. Sandy Row will be disappointed at losing, but as I say, they've given a great account of themselves, and they've been unlucky not to get something from the game. But as I say, Ridgeway were clinical in front of goal.
Yep, very well summed up there, John. Ridgeway Rovers win this opening game of the season, a 9-goal thriller. The game played in great spirit as well, which comes into my head as the players line up to shake hands with each other. Game played in a real good spirit. Ridgeway Rovers have done the business, winning by 5-4. Overall, John, I know it's hard to sum up, but what was your overall summary on that game?
It's been a good game. I lost track of the goals. I thought it was a draw.
Look,
there was some really good finishes. As I say, from the outset, you knew both teams were going to be energised because it was the first game of the season. But as I say, some of the finishes were top class. You know, the goal at the end's a really good finish. A couple of the finishes inside the 6-yard box from Ridgeway were neat finishes, and grown men struggled to finish those. So look, there was good periods of play for both teams. As I say, Sandy Row lost their shape a wee bit second half when they were chasing it a wee bit, whenever they're two behind. But you know, it'll be interesting to see. This is only a marker now. It'll be interesting to see how both teams fare as the season goes on now. But as I say, both are very competitive, and they'll be pleased at that, because sometimes in the South Belfast League the early games are difficult because you're trying to measure yourself up against others, but it's really good when you can see two teams evenly contesting a game like that. So it's been a good game, good watch, plenty of goals, and to say long may it continue.
Yep, long may it continue. A great advert for the South Belfast Youth League. Full time from the Blanchflower Stadium in Belfast. It has finished Ridgeway Rovers 5, Sandy Row 4, and the only thing left to say is thanks very much for watching, and please do tune in a wee bit later for Harland and Wolf Welders against Dundela under 18s. That kicks off at 8:15. Hello, good evening and a warm welcome from the Blanchflower Stadium in East Belfast. What a game this should be on paper. It's Harland and Wolf Welders against Dundela under 18s. This is an under 18 Alma Leakey League A fixture, and it's the first game of the season for both these clubs. Now is a perfect opportunity to run through the team lineups tonight, and we'll start off with the home side, Harland and Wolf Welders. In goal for them, number 1, Miles Mateer, number 2, Caleb Thompson, number 4, M.T. Simpson, number 5, Drew Spence, number 7, Aaron Murray, number 8, Aaron Butler, number 9, Donatas Jermakovis, number 11, Daniel McCaffrey, number 14, Darren Maguire, who is captain, number 7, Oren McCauley, number 18, Carl Watt. And the Welders have 5 subs tonight. Number 3, Johnny Shaw, number 6, Jackson McFarland, number 12, Joel Murray, number 15, Rory Stevenson, and finally number 16, James McAtamney. Right, to the Dundela side, their lineup this evening. In goal, number 30, Ben McClure, who's goalkeeper. Number 2, Zach Fulton. Number 3, Oliver Welsh. Number 4, Rafferty McKaig. Number 5, Finlay McMaster. Number 6, Ty Ewing. Number 7, Benjamin Greer. Number 8, Mason Kincaid. Number 10, Tom Blower. Number 11, Ryland Sterling. And number 12, Darcy Carnegie. And Dundela have 2 subs tonight. Number 14, Cian Mornan, and number 16, Benjamin Higgins. So that's the team lineups for this evening. For anyone joining us, you're very welcome. Both teams will be wearing their familiar colours in this South Belfast Youth League under 18 League A fixture. Both teams going to get their Belfast Youth League season underway under the lights. It's a 8:15 kick-off, and we're not too far off kick-off time tonight. Both teams on the field of play. The only thing we're missing is the match referee, who coming out to the pitch now. Referee wearing the sky blue shirt tonight. Both teams informed wearing playing a 3-5-2 formation. Welders, they have 7 players who have all represented the leagues select over the years, and also interesting stat about the Welders, one of their players tonight on the bench, James McAtamney, only made his first team debut in pre-season against Linfield, so very positive signs in that regard. Of course, in the South Belfast Youth League earlier on this evening, we had a live stream game, and that was a cracking game between Sandy Row and Ridgeway Rovers under 13s, and it was Ridgeway Rovers who done the business in that one. 9 goals in total. Ridgeway Rovers won it by 5 goals to 4. So the referee almost ready for kickoff as he walks towards the centre of the pitch, shakes hands with both captains. And for anyone watching tonight, be sure to share a photo on their Facebook or Instagram tagging the league. Of course, these fixtures, the first games of the season, and of course that will be shared on some of the South Belfast Youth League media channels. But we're almost ready to get going here at the Blanchflower Stadium. It will be the Welders to kick off as the referee just goes through his final checks. Just awaiting one of the team officials to get to the far side of the pitch to operate as linesman tonight. Slight delay to the kick-off here. Of course, this is an East Belfast derby under the lights. Welders to get us going. So the referee signals to both goalkeepers. And we are underway. Welders kick the ball off. Long ball played forward as the Welders trying to attack down the left wing. First throw-in of the game will go the way of Dundela. Dundela with the throw-in near touchline. Throw-in is taken up the line. Ball helped on. MT Simpson in possession. Makes a simple pass to find a teammate for the Welders. Caleb Thompson plays it forward. Welders go back to keep the ball. Good chest control there from MT Simpson. Gives it towards the left wing. Ball given in field. Is there a chance for a shot from distance? Strike comes in, hard and low, but it's a good save there and a good test for the Dundela goalkeeper, Ben McClure. He done well, he got down low to make the save, rolls the ball out. Ball back in play. Ball played up the line. Lovely football to watch so far from the Welders. They really are enjoying possession. Dundela crossing the halfway line for the first time in the game. Pass played forward and the ball will go back towards the Welders goalkeeper, Miles Mateer. Mateer with the ball at his feet. Kicks the ball out towards the right back area. So we'll throw in for Dundela, far side of the pitch. They take the throw in down the line. Welders have the ball back again. Header one in the midfield area. Dundela head it forward. Dundela coming forward. Welders possible chance on the counter-attack. Daniel McCaffrey. McCaffrey goes down the left wing. Good pace assist from McCaffrey. Good skill as well. Tries to go past his opponent and the throw in goes the way of the Welders. Darren Maguire, the captain, will take the throw near side of the pitch. Maguire takes the throw. Is there a chance to cross? Aaron Butler tries to cross and it will be another throw in which will go the way of the home team. Of course, one and both Welders playing this game at home at the Blanchflower Stadium. Fairly new stadium in Northern Ireland over the last 4 or 5 years. Flick on header. Another throw in towards the home team. Ball comes in hard and low. Good defending from a Dundela point of view as Dundela cleared their lines. But in the opening 5 minutes or so, Welders have had a great start in terms of possession. Dundela coming forward on the counter-attack, but Welders goalkeeper does well there, Miles Mateer. Good defending, great defensive challenge by the Dundela captain. He plays it down the line. Finds a teammate in Benjamin Greer. Greer tries to spread it towards the left side. Ball clipped forward. Good defensive header there from Caleb Thompson. Goal kick is taken short as Dundela just dribbled the ball forward. Ball played long. Ball played down the line. Welders will go back to their goalkeeper, Maz Mateer. Mateer has the ball at his feet. Just takes his time before playing it forward with his right foot. Gets good distance on it. Flick on header is one. But Dundela deal with things. Goalkeeper plays the ball out towards the left back area. Mason Kincaid showing good skill there from Dundela, driving forwards. His pass was intercepted and Dundela will have a throw-in far side of the pitch. Referee just not happy where the throw-in was going to be taken from, so gets the Dundela player to go back 10 yards or so. Throw-in is taken. Helped on down the line, but it doesn't come off this time. Tight enough. Competitive start to the game. Strike from distance there. Great skill from Dundela's number 7, Benjamin Greer. Good trickery with his feet, good skill with his feet. Had the shot wasn't on target this time, but you have to applaud the talent and the desire to get the shot away from distance. As the ball is back in play, Welders take the goal kick short as they enjoy possession before they will play it long. Ball is played long. Of course, this is the opening round of fixtures, and this is a League A fixture. There are 6 teams in the group, and in terms of the league, everyone will play each other once, and the top 2 go through to the Cup semi-final. First place in the mini league wins the league. Still await the first goal in this game as Dundela take the throw-in up the line. The header is won by the Welders number 14, Aaron McGuire, who's captain. Welders try and build something down the right side of the pitch. Pass down the line from DJ Donatas Dramakovis, as he likes to be known. DJ. Good play from him down that right wing. Cross comes in, but it comes to nothing this time from a Holland and Moth Welders point of view. And result there will be a goal kick for Dundela. Of course, both these sides at senior level play their football in the championship. Welders flying high. And a great start to the season. Dundela attacking down the left wing. Ryland Sterling. Sterling in possession. Welders win it and they play it forward. Finlay McMaster in possession for Dundela. Finlay McMaster just gives the ball towards the right back area. The ball sat up there a bit for their number 2, Zach Fulton. Has to go back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper does well. Gets the ball away. Tai Yuing plays it forward. Welders snuff out any danger though. Referee spots a foul. The Welders player number 18, centre midfielder Carl Watt, blows his whistle, and that will be a free kick to Holland and Wolf Welders. Free kick taken by MT Simpson, plays the ball forward, and the scoring is opened. It's Harlan and Wolf Welders, number 9, Jonatas Jermakovis with the finish. It's a decent finish, and the home side go 1-0 ahead. That goal coming from a free kick, and DJ in the right place at the right time to guide the ball home. And Welders 1-0 ahead. Good closing down from the goal scorer, drives forward, but he just runs into a wall of Dundela shirts. But great determination from the player that opened the scoring, Donatas Jermakovas. Classy finish from him. Welders in possession, they give it out towards the left wing. Darren Maguire, the captain, has the ball on his left foot, crosses, thinks the ball into the area. Referee spots a foul, and that will be a free kick out for Dundela. So roughly 15 minutes played in this game, and it's the home side who are enjoying a 1-0 lead. Ball hoisted in the air, and Darren Maguire wins a header. Play continues here. Welders coming forward. Chance for a shot. The shot comes in. Great save. Great driving run there from Daniel McCaffrey. Showed fantastic determination to get forward. Done well to create room for the shot. Dundela attacking down the other end though. Dundela coming forward, and that should be a corner. So Dundela winning a corner near side of the pitch. Ryland Sterling went over towards the corner flag, but he will not take the corner. It will be a teammate. Here comes a set piece in towards the back post area. Sterling with the effort, but it's blocked and cleared forward. Throw in for Dundela near side of the pitch. Tai Yuing will take the throw. Chance to whip the ball in. Ball played in towards the back post area. Good goalkeeping there from Miles Mateer. Came off his goal line. Very alert. Has the ball in his hands and just calms the thing down a bit before taking his kick out. His kick goes forward. Both sets of players try and win the ball on the halfway line. Welders have the ball. Kick is taken relatively quickly for Dundela. Both these teams trying to play out from the back when they have a goal kick. Don't think either goalkeeper is played the ball long when they've had the goal kick so far in this game. Throw in near side of the pitch for the home side. Throw in is taken up the line. Great distance on it. Flick on header was won. Hefty challenge there. Welders player and goal scorer DJ Donatas Jermakovis back to his feet. His opponent Finlay McMaster just getting back to his feet, and it will be a free kick for Dundela. Chance to play the ball long here. Plenty of green shirts forward. Decent ball into the area. And it just evades everyone. There were claims of a corner, but I don't think the ball touched anyone. And the end result there will be a goal kick, but decent ball into the box. Flick on header was won by Darren Maguire, the captain. Welders coming forward. Here's Daniel McCaffrey. Makes the pass. Chance for a shot, hard and low, and that's a clinical finish. And Donatas Jermakovas scores again into the bottom left corner. That's a classy finish. And Harland and Wolf Welders flying high in this fixture. They lead 2-0. It's been a real display of finishing and ruthless goal scoring from the home side. Really tight and competitive game to watch, and that's one thing I appreciate. Really good forward play, clinical finishing, and the home team in a very good position in this fixture. We kick off again. Dundela with it all to do at this stage in the game. Ball played back. Dundela managed to get the ball clear. Pass play down the line. Welders go back towards their goalkeeper, Miles Mateer, who hasn't been as busy as the Dundela goalkeeper, Ben McClure. Of course, at this level, this age group, under 18, it's 35 minutes per half. And we've played roughly 20 minutes in this first half so far. And the Welders 2-0 ahead. Dundela, they would love to change that though, as ball goes forward. It will end up with Miles Mateer. Mateer gives it towards the right back position for the home team. Pass play down the line. Lovely step over there. Good challenge from a Dundela point of view, and that will be a throw in for the home team. Long throw in comes into the box, headed clear by Finlay McMaster. Welders in possession. Here's MT Simpson, he plays it forward. Looked like a handball there. Play continues, and the referee will bring it back for a handball. So Dundela will have a free kick here, roughly 40-45 yards from goal. Chance for them to get numbers forward and play the ball into the box. Rylan Sterling will take this set piece for Dundela. Roughly 5 or 6 Dundela players forward. Here comes the set piece with his left foot, dinks the ball in. It's headed clear. Good defensive clearance. Big chance this. Shot comes in hard and low. And the Welders 3-0 ahead. This time on the score sheet, it's Dara Maguire, the captain. His effort was too powerful for the Dundela goalkeeper to keep out, and the Welders in a fine position now. 3-0 to the good. Welders coaching staff and management encouraging their players, telling them not to stop. They're 3-0 ahead in a fine position in this first half. Roughly 25 minutes played in this one. Dundela with it all to do. Here's Zach Fulton. Zach Fulton drives forward for Dundela. Nice pass from him. Big chance for a goal. And that's a classy finish. Dundela on the scoreboard. Their number 7, Benjamin Greer. What a classy finish into the bottom left corner. You can see exactly what he wanted to do, and he did it. So Dundela on the score sheet. This game is flowing with goals. So Dundela pull one back. Ball comes into the box, but good alert goalkeeping from Ben McClure. He rolls the ball out towards the right back area for Dundela. Dundela coming forward. The goal would have helped their confidence. Pass given to the midfield area. Welders win it back though, and they'll go back to the goalkeeper, Miles Mateer. Ball on his feet, clears his lines with his right foot, gets good distance on it. Dundela player wins a header. Ball clipped forward. Good defensive play from the Welders number 4, M.T. Simpson. Throw in, goes away off the home team, far side of the pitch. It's been a great first half so far. Scoreline 3-1. Welders raced into a 3-0 lead, and that goal from Benjamin Greer has made it interesting. The latest goal. Deficit now, just 2 goals. Welders with a 2-goal cushion as they attack down the left wing. Here's Darren Maguire, gives it infield. Aaron Butler. Butler keeps it simple. Finds MT Simpson. He keeps it simple. Dundela now down at the other end. They go on the counter attack. Great skill. And that will be a yellow card. A fairly cynical foul there. The player knew what he was doing. Brought his opponent to ground and stopped the Dundela attack. So that's the first yellow card of the game when it comes out here. Yellow card shown to Drew Spence, the number 5. So Dundela with a set piece near side of the pitch. Number 7, Benjamin Greer. He'll take this one with his left foot, you would imagine, in swinging delivery. The referee will get the Welders wall back to 10 yards. Referee happy enough with where the wall is. Here comes the set piece. Ball comes in. Not too far away from that top left corner. I think the Welders goalkeeper always confident of his angles though. Challenge right in front of the Dundela bench there. So a free kick for the Welders. Number 4, MT Simpson swings the ball in towards the back post area. Ball headed up in the air. He got the final touch on that. I think it was a Welders player, so the end result will be a goal kick. Great pace down the near side from Dundela's number 6 there. Ty Ewing. Fantastic speed down the near touchline, and he does well. He wins his side a corner. So Dundela will have a corner from the near side. Can they finish this first half? Well, can they get another goal back? Of course, they trail by 2 at the minute. They've got a corner. Here comes a set piece in towards the back post area. Slightly too much on it for all of the Dundela players this time. Welders eager to get on with things. They take the throw in quickly. They wanted to do something on the counter attack. Nice pass there towards MT Simpson. MT Simpson goes back towards Miles Mateer. Let's pass out towards Simpson again. Simpson dribbles the ball forward, considers his options, plays it forward. It's a decent pass forward. No nonsense defending there from Dundela's number 6. Ty Ewing puts the ball out of play. As we another football comes on to the pitch. And it will be a throw in near side of the pitch for the Welders. Number 8, Aaron Butler, centre midfielder. takes it through. Ball comes in. Delivery coming in there from Darren Maguire, the captain. Welders enjoying possession, and that was a bit of a swipe at the player. The referee was a good bit away from the challenge, but it will be a free kick for the Welders and an opportunity for them to naturally put the ball into the box. The referee going to speak to two players there. Dundela's number 12, Darcy Carnegie, and the Welders number 14, Darren Maguire. So it will be a free kick from the far side of the pitch. Two Welders players are over this dead ball. Can they make a decent delivery here? Referee blows the whistle as we await the set piece. Ball comes into the box. Header comes in and it forces a good save there from Ben McClure. He done well, made the save. Rolls the ball out towards the left back area of the pitch. Zach Fulton clears his lines for Dundela, got good distance on it. Zach Fulton with a touch back towards his goalkeeper, Ben McClure. McClure gives it out towards the left. McClure leaves it for a teammate this time as Dundela just dribble the ball forward. Zach Fulton. Fulton clips it forward down the near touchline towards their number 6, Tai Ewing. Ewing looks a pacey player, as I've mentioned before. Throw-in is taken. Dundela attacking down the near side. Can they get across into the box? Ball comes in towards the near post area. Pass up the line. Mason Kincaid applying pressure, and that should be a corner for Dundela. So Dundela winning a corner out of good pressure there from their number 8, Mason Kincaid. And Dundela will have a corner from the far side of the pitch, and their number 11, Ryland Sterling, trots across to take it. He'll take it with his left foot. Here comes the corner. Goalkeeper gets a touch on it. Is there a chance for a shot? Shot comes in hard and low. Bit of a scramble, and it ends up in the hands of the home goalkeeper, Miles Mateer. It was scrappy, but he ends up making the save, rolls the ball out. Welders come forward in the counter-attack. What a watch this has been so far. 4 goals in it in this first half. Hefty challenge comes in there, right in front of the referee. And the yellow card will appear toward Dundela's number 8, Mason Kincaid. So he is booked. So the Welders will have a free kick here. Going to be taken by their number 5, Drew Spence. Drew Spence will take this one with his right foot. Plays the ball down the middle. And there is the referee's halftime whistle. So it's been goals galore here at the Blanchflower Stadium in this first half. A great watch so far in this South Belfast Youth League opening fixture between Holland and Wolf Welders and Dundela under 18s. Halftime scoreline, well, it's Holland Wolf Welders 3, Dundela 1, and commentary will resume at the start of the second half. Hello and welcome back to this under 18 fixture between H&W Welders and Dundela. I'm your matchday commentator Johnny Morton. Delighted to say, joining me for the second half, Glentoran legend Paul Lehman. Paul, you're very welcome. I know you've been down watching. 3-1 at half time to the Welders. What are you looking forward to in this second half?
Yeah, obviously the Welders 3-1 first half lead. They've been good value for it by all accounts, and so they'll be looking to continue in the same vein in the second half, whereas Dundela, they'll be looking to get themselves closer to them back into this game. The next goal is important. I think Dundela have got to get the next goal. If the Welders were to get it, you'd say it's game over. So it's all important and it's all to play for still.
Absolutely. As we're about to get going in the second half, the referee just goes through his final checks with both goalkeepers. Both teams wearing their familiar colours as well. The Welders in the yellow and black, and Dundela in the all green. Referee just double checking everything. Not sure at the minute, Paul. I don't think we have our lines on the far side of the pitch. I think that's what the slight delay is.
Bit of a disagreement on the
subs benches there. Yes,
yeah,
a good spot. So Welders are providing an official to do the linesman on the far side of the pitch here. That's what the slight delay is. The goal for Dundela came at the right time, just before the end of that first half. Benjamin Greer with a classy finish into the bottom left corner.
Yeah, Ben Greer's a player with a lot of ability, lovely left foot, good attacking player. So good time to score, as you say, just before half time.
Yeah, certainly keeps the game interesting.
It does.
And we'll try this kick off again as the referee goes through his checks, and we're underway. Dundela kick off in this second half as Dundela play the ball long towards the left wing of the pitch. Throw in for the Welders near touchline. Throw in is taken up the line. Flick on header one by number 9, Donatas Jermakovis. Pass up the line and it will just cross. Dundela will have a throw in near touchline, and Dundela obviously want to be starting the second half on a high note after getting that lifeline goal at the back end of the first half. Throw in is taken by Oliver Welsh. Chance here for the Welders. Is there a shot at the end of it? Pass is made towards Aaron Murray. His ball comes into the box, but good goalkeeping there from Ben McClure.
Yeah, good hands from the goalkeeper. I think the two Dundela centre halves just hesitated a little bit there and allowed the striker to get in front, but Finlay McMaster, the captain there of Dundela, done well to get back and clear the danger.
Dundela attacking down the left wing now. Benjamin Greer shows good skill, crosses hard and low into the box, and that's good defending. Nearly an own goal.
Yeah, it could have been an own goal quite easily there. It's great play again from that man Ben Greer. Turns well, gets the ball into a dangerous area, and we'll credit it as good defending, but he could easily have put that in his own net.
And if he put it in his net, it would have been right at the left post as well.
Yep.
Ball comes into the box, goalkeeper. Oh, he collects. Good play there from the goalkeeper. He takes his kick out, gets it forward quickly.
The goalkeeper does well, doesn't he? Comes through a lot of bodies there, clears the danger, and takes the pressure off his defensive line there. You love to see your goalkeeper as a defender. You love to see your goalkeeper coming for those crosses like that and taking them so well.
Dundela with another throw in near side of the pitch. Oliver Welsh clips it forward. A great ball into the box, and the ball's ended up in the net. A classy finish there from Benjamin Greer again, and one touch and the ball's ended up in the net. A great goal.
Yeah, and it's been a good Dundela started the second half really well, Johnny, and we mentioned Ben Gray already, but it was lovely play on the left hand side initially there from Ollie Welsh. Puts a lovely ball into the box. Great first touch from Ben Gray and a classy finish there. Yeah. Game on.
And to think this game, Welders were 3-0 up at one stage.
Yeah, I missed the first part of the game, but I had a text commentary from a friend of mine who's at the game, and he said 3-0. The Welders just looked too strong. That was the words. But credit to Dundela, they fought their way back into it. I did say the next goal will be so important. Dundela have managed to get it. Where can they go from here? And will the Welders respond again?
Yep, plenty of questions. The answer is the ball played over the top, and the Welders have scored, and it's their number 11, Daniel McCaffrey. Well, he controlled that well and kept it low, and it passes the visiting goalkeeper, and just like that, the Welders have a 2-goal cushion again.
Yeah, we see there's questions being asked in the back line here between the goalkeeper Ben McClure and I think it's his left back Ollie Welsh, and I don't know whether it was a call from the goalkeeper or the defenders left it, but he just didn't seem to deal with it too well, Ben McClure, and the striker got in front, and it was a good finish right through him. But having got themselves right back into this game, that's the worst thing possible for Dundela, to lose a goal straight away.
Yeah, not even a minute after them getting that goal, they've conceded. So scoreline, it's Welders 4, Dundela 2, and the 2-goal cushion has been restored. Goals are flowing at the minute.
Yeah, let's hope it continues in this vein. It's been certainly an exciting start to the second half.
Both these teams, it's their first game of the season in this South Belfast Youth League. We mentioned before kickoff, a number of these Welders players have represented the league select side over the years, which is a great experience for them to go and play some football in international tournaments and play the football away from home. Welders win the ball on the halfway line. Daniel McCaffrey, the latest goal scorer, he drives forward down the left wing. Good defending though from Oliver Welsh. He was playing at some pace, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah, it's a good pace, and Daniel McCaffrey did so well there for the Welders. He looks like a real handful for them, but Ollie Welsh did well again for Dundela, and you can see already both sets of players giving their all, putting so much effort into this game, and that's why we've had such an exciting game.
Yeah, and we shouldn't really expect anything less for East Belfast derby.
No, I mean I've watched these games the last couple of seasons on this venue, and they've always been good games. I think this is a fantastic venue for football. I'm sure these young players will enjoy playing on this pitch tonight and in this venue. It's it'll be exciting for them, first game of the season. Obviously, the television stream as well, so there's lots to play for.
Yep, and so far this game is certainly producing. As the Welders have a free kick, bang in the halfway line. It's played long into the box, into a decent area. Goalkeeper gets a touch on it and eventually gathers there Ben McClure, but that was a very good, accurate ball forward.
Yeah, it was a good ball, and it was a dangerous one for the goalkeeper again. And we mentioned, the Welders keeper, how well he dealt with the previous cross ball, but Ben McClure did superbly well there.
Referee just stopping play as the Welders have looks like a head injury in the halfway line, so there'll be a slight break in play at the minute. Now is probably a good time, Paul, senior wise in the Irish League. Obviously I know you as a radio pundit, that type of thing. What do you make of the Irish League start so far? Yeah,
it's been an excellent start to the season. Obviously, Larne have had to play the catch up with their European exploits, but all around the league it's been a good start. Glentoran haven't played so badly in the first game against Crusaders, have regrouped and they've came through and won a few good games. Linfield have had a fantastic start to the season. Crusaders are still unbeaten as well, so Larne have still got to catch up with those games, as we mentioned before. So it's going to be an exciting league. It's going to be a tight league, and I think the standard so far has been excellent.
Yeah, back to this game as the play gets underway, as the Welders are enjoying possession. Donatas Jermagovas makes the pass ball in towards the back post area, and the header comes in, and it's, I think, Ben McClure made a save there.
Yeah, it was a superb delivery into the box, wasn't it, to the back post, and nothing the defender could do. The striker just gets his head on target. A super save from Ben McClure again.
Late challenge comes in Dundela player number 3, referee, decides not to take any action, but Dundela number 3, Oliver Welch, does look to be in pain. Slowly getting back to his feet there.
I think the ref might just have a little word with him here. If there's no card, he'll definitely have a word.
Yeah, so he's came over to speak to the Welders number 9. But as you say, no card shown, but he had a word with him. Lovely pass down the line. Daniel McCaffrey, full of skill and trickery, and he will win a corner for his side. So the Welders win a corner, far side of the pitch, and plenty of yellow and black shirts getting forward to attack this ball.
Yeah, the Welders have just sort of settled again after that goal. You know, having Dundela started the second half so well, it's the Welders now on the front foot.
And the Welders give the ball away cheaply. Conditions tonight, Paul, ideal.
Perfect.
Isn't it?
Perfect night for a game, it really is. Up until 15 minutes ago I still had my t-shirt on, so unusual weather for this time of year for us, but you know, we'll take it while it's there.
Yeah, 23 or 24 degrees earlier today. Conditions very still, and the temperature dropped just a little for tonight's game. Welders on the attack down the left wing. They keep possession. Lovely trickery. Is there a cross at the end of this move down the left? Ball comes in towards the near post area, cleared by Finlay McMaster, and shot comes in well wide of the target this time.
Yeah, the Welders are well on top at this moment in time, Johnny, as you can see, and you know, Dundela just need to regain their composure, try and get their foot in the ball again, you know, because as I mentioned before, they did start the second half so well. They need to get back to, you know, getting the likes of Benjamin Greer and Ryan Sterling on the ball and trying to get forward in the better areas.
Yeah, those players haven't really touched the ball over the last 2-3 minutes.
No. Well, there's just winning that midfield battle as well.
Yep.
This is better. This is Ryland Sterling.
Sterling. Oh, it's a beautiful ball down the left wing. Oh, spoke too soon. Slightly too much on it.
Yeah, it was the right idea from Ryland, and you know, he does well. He drops deep in there to get on in possession of the ball, beats his man, and he's looking for that pass. He just overhits it, but it's more positive.
When you're doing well with getting these players' names right the team sheet,
I know
have to applaud you.
I know the Dundela ones. Just obviously formerly coaching at Dundela at the youth level. I don't do it anymore, but I do know some of the kids.
Ball played forward, but the referee indicates that was an offside. And your time coaching at Dundela, enjoyable period?
Yeah, well, what happened was, it was Dungoyne Boys was my sort of youth club that I played for, and then I took my son there when he was 5 to go to Dungoyne. So from 5 to 16 we were Dungoyne, and then from 16, under 16s and under 18s we progressed through to Dundela. So I took the under 16s for a year and the under 18s last year, but this season I'm just taking a break from it and just enjoying coming and watching.
Very good. Dundela back with the ball at their feet. Their number 5, Finlay McMaster, gives it towards the right back area of the pitch. Ball is gripped down the line towards the run of Tai Ewing. Tai Ewing looks a pacey player. Tried to keep that in play, just couldn't this time.
Yeah, young Tai Ewing is one of those ones that when I started coaching when they were 6 years old, he was there. He was one of the first ones, and he's still here. So
original.
It's great to see those lads going the whole way through, and still loyal to the club, to Dundela.
And as a coach, that must I know you're not a coach anymore, but as a coach, that must make you very proud and happy.
Yeah, it does. There's a few of the lads playing here tonight who have had the privilege of coaching, and it's always good to see them progressing in the game and pushing up the levels. Finlay McMaster, who's on the ball now, played for me for 3 years, and he's progressed to the under 20s, and I've no doubt he'll play first team football.
Yeah, good to see that happening in youth football. Commit a challenge coming in there, and Welders player will just head the ball out of play. Referee's going to speak to a couple of players here though, just off camera. Going to speak to the Dundela number 3. Oliver Welsh.
Yeah, I think maybe the referee he did win the ball in that tackle. I think the referee's maybe just thinking it's over aggressive in the challenge, and a bit of a follow through on it.
Tom Blower gives the ball out towards the left side. Kincaid swings the ball into the box, but it's a simple off save there for Miles Mateer. Mateer gets back to his feet here for the Welders before just slowly walking forward with the ball. Mateer takes his kick out. McCauley. Welders switch it towards the near side. And the player there, number 7, Aaron Murray, he was on the stretch to try and control that one.
It was good play again from the Welders, 5 or 6 passes in the edge of the box and created the space. I thought, the ball maybe should have came wide earlier. And then it was a nice ball to the back post there. Murray just couldn't keep it under control.
Yeah, it looked a difficult one to try and control, as the Welders have made a couple of changes here coming on to the field of play. Their number 6, Jackson McFarland, and their number 16, James McAtamney. The Welder sub, reliably informed he made his first team debut in pre-season against Linfield, so it would have been a very proud moment for him.
Yeah, as we mentioned before, it's always good to see the young players, getting those opportunities. It lets them have a little taste for it, and hopefully gives them that confidence and gives them the belief that they can make it more permanent.
It's also great for the league as well, the South Belfast Youth League as well, to showcase what can happen.
Yeah, it really is, and there's some good talented teams in this under-18 section this season. There's a lot of good players, and it's going to make for a very competitive league.
Welders goalkeeper Miles Mateer just runs the ball out before kicking the ball long down the left side of the pitch. Dundela win the ball. Kincaid, his pass forward just doesn't come off this time.
Good opportunity there, wasn't it?
It was.
Sterling had made a good run and just missing Kincaid over hit the pass. It was really good work from the number 10 there for Dundela, just to win the ball back. He never gave up and he got his reward in the end.
Yeah, Tom Blower putting in the hard work. Challenge comes in, and that will be a free kick for the Welders. The challenge coming in from Oliver Welsh, and the referee, well, you can see what he has in his hands. It will be a yellow card for the number 3. A couple of minutes ago, you mentioned about the referee speaking to him.
He just gave him a warning, hadn't he?
Yeah.
A couple of challenges there. Although he'd won the ball, I think the referee felt that it was an aggressive challenge, and then he's given one more opportunity, and there's the foul, and he's given away another one, gets himself a booking. But this is in a dangerous position now for Dundela. Here, Welders over this free kick, and they'll be looking to get this on target.
Yeah, a couple of Welders players over this dead ball. Their number 8, Aaron Butler, and their number 14, Dara McGuire, who is captain, so they have an option, left foot or right foot. We await the referee's whistle. Here it is. Effort comes in, but it's a simple enough save there for Ben McClure. Saves that one with ease. Obviously he's eager to get on with things. Dundela work the ball out from the back. Pass down the line. Benjamin Greer, a real tricky player. Shows great footwork, but it ends up in the goalkeeper's hands. Makes a save there, Miles Mateer.
He does well again, and Ben Greer in the tight space. You know, as you mentioned, great footwork, great tricky. But I think once he gets past the second man up, he's got to be then looking to put the ball across the box or looking for someone who's in a better position for him. Ooh.
Simple enough decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about that one.
So it will be a free kick for Dundela, more or less bang on the halfway line. And their number 5, Finlay McMaster, their centre back. He'll take this set piece. So many green shirts forward. Ball comes in towards the edge of the box. Welders player heads it clear. Dundela have the ball back again. They go backwards with the pass. A mistake there. 1-on-1. You don't see this too often in football.
Oh.
And the effort well wide from James McAtamney. Well, it's not too often football, as I referenced there. You don't see a player go 1-on-1 with maybe 10 yards of space, but he went 1-on-1 and the effort wide of the right post.
Yeah, it was, that came about from a Dundela free kick, the deep free kick from Finlay McMaster. It was cleared, and it was a bad pass back in, and he found himself in acres of space, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Probably had too much time to think about it. He was trying to be fancy, put it high into the net, and it went high, wide and handsome. He really should have put that one away.
Dundela down the other end though, outside of the boot pass, just too much on it for the number 8, Mason Kincaid. This is brilliant to watch, isn't it?
Yeah, it's end to end there in the last few minutes, and there's just been a little bit more quality in the final third from the Welders in terms of that final pass. We've seen it again there from Dundela, getting into good areas, but just the final pass let them down in the end. So if they can get that part of their game right, they could create a few more chances.
Subs taking the abuse out in the water bottle there. Dundela sub. So Dundela with a throw in near touchline, be taken by their number 12, Darcy Carnegie. Carnegie takes the throw. No nonsense defending there from Dundela's number 2, Zach Fulton. Does the safe thing, puts the ball out of play. And in your Glentoran days, Paul, when you were playing at the Welders, obviously you never would have played in this pitch, you would have played in the grass pitch. Any good memories, any standout moments for you?
I can remember one of my first games for Glentoran Reserves and being on the bench and having to do linesman at the old Welders ground.
Right. Shot comes in, blazed effort, wide of the right post. So you've done a bit of officiating there.
Yeah, I just remember being really nervous, and the Welders had about 10 fans, and they were all shouting at me when I got the decision wrong. So that always sticks out in my head. But certainly the old Welders pitch, you can never forget that. It wasn't certainly nothing like this, and the facilities were nothing like this. This is fantastic.
Yeah, I remember reporting on some Irish Cup games down through the years at Welders. Lots of big puddles on the pitch.
Yeah, it was a difficult little venue to play at. I played there a few times, and it was always difficult. The pitch was a bit of a leveler, and you always got a tough game. But it's great to see where the clubs come to now. With this facility and the youth setup and everything that's going on here, it's fantastic to see. And both these clubs are thriving at this moment in time, which is good to see.
And these clubs only really a 5 or 10 minute drive away from each other.
Yeah, and it was good. I was here on Tuesday night. The Welders played Glentoran. It was great to see, the ground with a big crowd, here for a competitive fixture. And I think everyone enjoyed it. It was a good game. Went to penalty kicks, so it was exciting.
Yep. Well played over the top there from Dundela, but their number 8, Mason Kincaid, never really going to get on the end of that one. Course of the minute. the home side with a 2-goal cushion. Dundela with it all to do at this stage of the game.
Yeah, the game's just got a little bit scrappy again, but again the Welders have shown there. We've seen that last effort just over the bar. You know, they do have that little spark up front where they can create something out of nothing.
Throw in for Caleb Thompson to take for the home side. Caleb Thompson looks for a bit of movement, takes a throw in down the line, and Dundela just get the ball out of the area. And as you say, Paul, it's quite stop-start at the minute. The ball's out of play very recently.
Yeah, well, we're treated there the first 15-20 minutes, the, you know, end-to-end stuff, lots of chances. Just the last few minutes, as I say, it's just been a little bit scrappy, a little bit stop-start.
And it will be the Welders who will have a free kick. Their number 8, Aaron Butler, centre midfielder. He'll take this set piece with his right foot. Here comes a delivery into the box. Dundela player looked to get the last touch on that. Referee will agree with that train of thought, and that will be a corner kick for the home side. And again, their number 8, Aaron Butler, trots across to the far side of the pitch to take this one.
Yeah, puts a decent ball into the box, does young Butler, and it was well cleared that time by Mason Kincaid. And another one here for Dundela to defend.
Yep. It will be an in-swinging corner, far side of the pitch as the referee blows the whistle. Ball played in towards the front post area. Ball bounces edge of the box. Chested out. Throw in, about to be taken by Benjamin Higgins. Midfielder goes down the line with it. Pass is made towards Higgins. Higgins plays the ball in towards the edge of the box. It's cleared though from a Welders player. And Dundela go back to their goalkeeper. Ben McClure gives the ball out towards the near side of the pitch. Ball helped up the line towards Higgins. Higgins runs into trouble though. Higgins, well, he still continues with it. Dundela in possession. Pass down the line towards Kincaid. Kincaid has it. Plays the ball in towards the edge of the box. Is there a shot? Too many yellow shirts there.
Yeah, Kincaid did really well. He got the ball back to Ryland Sterling. He should have just continued the ball going that way. I think it was Ben Greer on the edge of the box was looking for the little pass, but he tried to take it on himself and just lost possession inside the box there. But it was better positive play again from Dundela.
Absolutely, down the left side of the pitch, and Dundela have a player who appears to be injured.
Few tired legs starting to appear now, and you know it's a big playing surface, you know, and the boys have put in a lot of work.
Obviously a Friday night too. A lot of these players obviously at school or tack, that type of thing.
Yeah, a lot of these guys will still be at school. Some of them are involved in, you know, the academies you see now around the country, and so they're playing football on a very regular basis. They're playing football also in their schools. They're training 2 nights a week, so they do get a lot of football and a lot of exercise, and you know, it's just took its toll on a few by the looks of things.
Yep. Yeah, Dundela number 10 there coming off the field of play. Number 10, Tom Blower.
Tom's a hard working player. That's what his game's all about too. So you know, he's put in a big shift, and unfortunately his race is run.
Yep, looks that way. Ball given out towards the near side. Here's Ryland Sterling, gives it forward. Challenge comes in, and that will be a free kick for Dundela. Some of the Welders coaching staff at this stage of the game, I don't think they want their Welders team to be playing so much football in their own third.
You can hear the coach shouting, don't be playing it in there, but that's the modern game now. These players are all probably coached that week in, week out, to try and play it out from the back, but they're taking a few chances there and the coach is getting a bit nervous.
Yeah, absolutely. As we can hear.
Yes.
So Dundela with a free kick roughly 30 yards from goal here.
Yeah, you would expect Benjamin Greer here. He's already got a couple of goals, hasn't he? And his confidence is high. He's the player they're looking to get the ball to as much as possible. He looks sharp, and I would imagine he'll take this on goal.
Yep, looks that way. Benjamin Greer over the dead ball with his left foot. Has the effort. Oh, that's a good save. You can see what he's trying to do.
Yeah, it's a fantastic effort. Ben has that in his locker. We've mentioned the skill that he possesses, but he's also a great striker of a dead ball, and we've seen it there again.
Yeah, good save from Miles Mateer. Had to be alert. Tipped the ball over the crossbar, and that will be a corner for Dundela.
The keeper does well, doesn't he? It's an awkward one for him. He's moving across his goal, but he dealt with it really well.
Here comes the corner for Dundela in towards the back post area. Goalkeeper got a touch on it. Header comes in. And referee blew his whistle there. Must have been a foul on the home goalkeeper.
It's a better little spell again now, the last few minutes for Dundela. Mason Kincaid, Ryan Sterling, Ben Greer getting more involved in the game again. That's what they need to try and do.
Very much so, as time is running out for Dundela.
Yeah, from a Welders perspective, they don't need to rush things up. They've got a 2-goal advantage, and they'll just try and manage it as best they can and just continue to work hard and try not to give too many chances away. I think that's maybe why their coach was getting restless. He knows.
Cross comes into the box, but it's a simple save there from Miles Mateer at the minute. Harlan Wolf Welders very close to picking up 3 points in their opening league game of the season. Of course, this under 18 fixture in the Alma Leakey League, South Belfast Youth League. And Welders are edging closer to the victory. Nice turn there from Daniel McCaffrey. McCaffrey tries to combine with his teammate, and that's a hefty challenge. Comes in from Dundela's number 5, Finlay McMaster.
I think that'll be, he's got the yellow card out for that one. Just late from Finlay McMaster. He's committed to the challenge. I don't think he was ever going to get there. And once he makes contact, it's always going to be a yellow card. Yeah. And again, it's just Daniel McCandless there, just looking really sharp when he picked the ball up in the wide area. He's been lively for Welders.
So another set piece for Dundela to defend here. Aaron Butler over this one. Referee just does a bit of housekeeping there. Writes on his yellow card. Set piece comes in from Butler in towards the back post area. Find a teammate this time, and the result will be a goal kick. Finlay McMaster clips the ball out towards the right side of the pitch. Zach Fulton tries to come in field with it, but he loses it. Welders win the ball. Cross comes in towards the front post area, and that's a great finish. And Daniel McCaffrey scores at the near post. Paul, that's a well-worked goal.
Yeah, it's a really well-worked goal. Dundela giving the ball away cheaply on the right-hand side. They're trying to play it out. They're looking for options in midfield, and the midfield had all gone, further advanced up the park, and there's nothing really in midfield. Zach Fulton just takes an extra touch, loses the ball, but once the Welders regain possession there, it's such a quick movement. It's a lovely ball into the box, and it's a great finish from the centre forward. And Dundela will be kicking themselves. A couple of mistakes have really cost them, but that's really sharp attacking play from the Welders. You've got to give them so much credit.
You've got to give him credit as well. The goal, first time finish and lethal finish into the bottom left corner.
Yeah, it was lovely movement. He just made a lovely little movement to get across his marker, and he puts it away at the near post, and it gives the goalkeeper no chance.
Yeah, a really well worked goal from the home side. Harland and Wolf Welders scoreline 5-2 now to them, and they're all but certain of 3 points and a winning start to the season. Ryland Sterling, nice pass up the line. Ryland Sterling's a player who catches the eye.
He is. He's lovely balance on the ball. He can beat a player in a tight space. He's always looking to play the pass, and he's a good finisher when the opportunities come up as well. So he's actually an under 17 player, so he's got another year at under 18s football, I'm sure, after this year. So this is like a breakthrough year for him in terms of under 18 football, and you can see that he certainly doesn't look out of place.
Yeah, certainly agree with that. Throw in, taken fairly quickly from the Welders' far side of the pitch. James McAtamy. Welders trying to create something, but Dundela win it. And then just as I say that, the pass is intercepted as Butler goes down the line for the Welders. Butler, can he get a cross in? Welders keeping the ball well here.
Yeah, it's just good possession from them. They're just trying to manage the game the last remaining minutes, and frustrating Dundela even further. It's difficult for Dundela now, 5-2 behind and late in the game, and Welders just doing the right thing and keeping possession of the ball.
I know this is going to end up in a defeat for Dundela, but at one stage they were 3-0 down. They brought it back to 3-2. So I'm sure their coaches will see some positives.
Yeah, they started the second half really well, got themselves back in a 3-2, but I think a few mistakes have really cost them. At key times in the game, you think about when they got back to 3-2 and they conceded straight away after it. That was a crucial moment in the game, and then the last goal was another mistake. But the Welders, to me, at the top end of the pitch, they looked sharp and they were clinical, and that's the difference between the two teams.
There we have the referee's full-time whistle. 7 goals in this one, and the Welders have done the business, winning by 5-2. Paul, I know you're only with me for the second half, but if you could sum up what you see now, how would you say it?
Yeah, it was good quality of play. I really enjoyed the second half. Some really good goals, some fine individual performances, and it looks like it's going to be a competitive league this year, the under 18s, and if these two teams are anything to go by, and the Welders, I thought, obviously just edged it on the night. Dundela have got some things to work on, so credit to Harland Wolf Welders under 18s for a really good victory in the first game.
So there we have it, the thoughts of Paul Lehman, and with that's the action over for this evening. Full-time score from the Blanchflower Stadium. It has finished. Harland Wolf Welders 5, Dundela 2, and the only thing that's left to say is thanks very much for watching and good evening.